Hey guys, so you thought that you would get away with not hearing me for a couple days, but you were wrong. Here I am. So you guys should be looking at this quiz review that has everything from solving equations, proportions, slope-intercept, graphing, and our most favorite word problems. So with this, I'm going to quickly go through this review with you guys. So that if you have any questions, you can fast forward, you can pause it, you can do it on your own. So with that being said, let's take a look at number 1. First thing you guys need to do here is to distribute that 5 to both terms in the parentheses. We should have 5m minus 25 equals, now this is where you guys got to be careful, that's like a -1 out there that has to be distributed. So this would be 12 minus 7 minus 5m. Now that we've done that, we can go ahead and combine like terms. So with this, there's nothing to do on the left-hand side, but on the right-hand side, we can put this 12 and that minus 7 together. So I'm going to go ahead and call that 5m minus 25 equals 5 minus 5m. So now that we've done that, we can get our letters to the left, numbers to the right. I'm going to plus 5m on both sides. Sorry that my font's changing here, guys. And I'm going to add my numbers to the right-hand side. So when we do this, I get 10m equals 30. Divide both sides by 10, and m equals 3. On the next problem, same exact idea. We're going to start by distributing this -2. You should have 8 minus 2 plus 8r equals, distribute that 4, 16r minus 16 minus 10. So let's start combining like terms. We can do 8 minus 2, which is 6, plus 8r equals, on the left-hand side, bring that 16r down. Be careful here. -16 minus 10 is -26. Now that we've done that, let's get our letters on the left and our numbers on the right. So I am going to minus 16r minus 16r. There's my letters to the left. Get my numbers to the right. So I'm going to minus 6 minus 6. I end up with -8r equals -32. If you are getting any other number but have the same exact thing as me written down, that means that you're not doing it correctly, and please use your calculator. Last step here is to divide both sides by -8, and r equals +4. Going down to number 3, crisscross, multiply. 9 times 10 is 90. Going the other way, 2 times all of that is 2m minus 8. My letter's already by itself, so I'm going to take that 8 and add it to the other side, and I end up with 2m equals 98. Last step, divide both sides by 2, and we get that m equals 49. And then on number 4, again, crisscross here, 12 times k minus 6 equals, go the other way, 8 times k minus 7. Distribute, we get 12k minus 72 equals, distribute, 8k minus 56. I'm going to get my letters to the left and my numbers to the right. So we're going to say minus 8k, that cancels. I'm going to add 72, add 72, that cancels. That leaves us with 4k equals 16. Divide both sides by 4, and k equals 4. So let's go ahead, and if you need to pause that, rewind that, go back, do it. But I'm going to go ahead and clear this and go down to the next 2 problems. So with that, guys, we're looking at problems 5 and 6 here. So with this, all I ask you to do is to get the y by itself and put it in slope-intercept form. So I'm going to start by moving that 4x. It's a positive 4x, so I'm going to minus 4x. take it to the side, not underneath, because they cannot be combined. Now that I've done that, I need to split that 7 from the y, so I'm going to divide everything by 7. And when I do, I get y equals -2 minus 4 over 7x. At the bottom there, I ask you to put it into slope-intercept form. Remember, guys, slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. That number by itself has to go at the end, so your answer should say y equals -4 over 7x minus 2. My slope is -4 over 7. My intercept is -2. Do not put in x with the slope. X is x. X is not a part of slope. So now, number 6. First thing we have to do here is distribute. You should have y plus 3 equals -2x plus 8. Subtract that 3 to the other side with the term it can go with, and you should have that y equals -2x plus 5. That is already in slope-intercept form, and my slope is -2, my y is 5. Bada bing, bada bing, bada boom. Let's go ahead and get to the back side of this paper, guys. So on number 7, I ask you to graph the system here. We're going to start at +3 and has a slope of 2 over 1. 2 over 1. Okay? And then my other equation has an intercept of 8, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and a slope of -1, +2. And I see they cross, and remember, guys, I don't care what you put on the graph. I want to know where they cross, and that point here is 2, 7. On number 8, the first equation is not in slope-intercept form. You need to start by adding that x to the other side and then dividing everything by 3. You should have that y equals 2 plus 2 over 3x. So when I graph that equation, we're starting at 2. We're going up 2 over 3, up 2 over 3, up 2 over 3. I'm going to go the other way too, just to make you smile. Okay, so here I'm going to graph my second one. That one's already in slope-intercept form. That one's starting at 5, and it goes down 1, +3, or you could go +1, -3. I see they cross, and where do they cross at? They cross at the point 3, 4. That is my answer. Okay, now let's look down to the next 2, 3, 4 problems. Okay, here, guys, we're going to do this one pretty fast. Number 9. To set this one up, a Toyota Prius drove 208 miles on 5 gallons of gas. So 208 miles on 5 gallons. What are we comparing that to? How far on 11 gallons? So match the gallons up, 11 on the bottom. We don't know how far. Crisscross with this, guys, you should end up with 5x equals 2288. Divide both sides by 5, and your answer is 457.6 miles. Okay, now number 10. This one's a little bit confusing. So it says Kareem Abdul-Jabbar holds the NBA record for the most points scored in a career, 38,387. Done. That's the last bit of information about him. In the first 288 games of his career, LeBron James scored 7,446 points. So 208 games, he scored 7,446 points. Now let's go back and pull that other number, guys. That other number that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar did, 38,387, that is points. So that needs to go on the bottom. 38,387 on the bottom. Our unknown is on the top. When we crisscross this, okay, we are going to end up with 10748,360 equals 7446x. Divide both sides by 7446. And after rounding, because we don't play half games, we count a half game as the next game. So that means that he would have played 1,444 games. Now, if you want to be picky about what the question actually is asking, they want to know how many more games he needs to play. And that actual answer, we have to subtract 280 games from the 1,444, and we get 1,164. But, ladies and gentlemen, have no fear, this is the answer I am looking for. Number 11, you should have this one set up as 40 feet tall by a 25-foot shadow is comparable to 200 feet tall, and we don't know the shadow. Crisscross 40x equals 5,000, and we get 125 feet. And on number 12 with this one, make sure you're matching the information up. We've got a 7-meter shadow that we don't know how high it is being compared to a stick that has a 0.6 meter shadow that's 1.2 meters high. When we crisscross this, we get 0.6x equals 8.4. And you find out that x is 14 meters high. And if you guys are really feeling like it, picture of the day is me driving in my car. That's kind of a scary looking car, guys, but here I am. Make sure you put a top hat and a bow tie because we like to keep it classy. Okay. Good luck on your quiz, guys. Let's go ahead and you can use this review on your quiz. I'll be nice. And I will see you on Monday. Bye.